This production has been authorized, vetted, evaluated, and approved for your consumption by Wild LLC. You're welcome.
All right. What's going on? Hi.
What up?
Welcome back.
We
It
here.
is another episode of the Opinion
That's
City
right.
podcast. We are back from
That's
our short hiatus after Monster Factory
A
month.
crazy
was,
month we had.
Insane. So we took a little time off, but we're back now. Super
here.
excited to
Yes.
be here. King Ralph and Parmesan ready to get this thing rolling.
Indeed.
Got a great episode today. Very excited for our guest.
Super excited.
Another first time podcaster for us.
Yes.
So this is super
Yes.
exciting, and we are not only excited about our guest, we are super excited about the top 5 as well.
Oh, yes.
'Cause
Super
we
excited about
love
top
us
5.
some
Yes.
top 5s. So
Top 5 lure.
it's gonna be a great episode. But before we get into that, we haven't done this in a while, so let's
It's
see
been
if
a
we
little
can, see if we can dust
Remember-
it off and get it right here. There are 3, count them, 3 free and easy ways that you can support the show. And what are they? Well, I'm glad you asked. Number 1, hit that like
button. Let us know that you like us and like what we're doing.
Give us the
Simple
giant
stuff.
thumbs up. Yes, because we like doing what we do for you. So let us know that you like that. We like that we're doing something like that.
Yes. Something along
All
those
right.
lines.
Number 2, hit that subscribe button.
They smash that subscribe
Smash
button.
that subscribe button.
Hulk
Listen,
smash it. Never miss a video. We're
go to
upload,
go to like a VFW or an American Legion and just get smashed in the face with something. Yeah,
Right.
Just smash the subscribe button
Yeah.
so you never miss anything that we do here. And lastly, hit that share button.
Yes.
Let everybody know what you know.
Coworkers, colleagues,
Yes.
kids, grandkids, family
Strangers.
members, strangers on the street.
Fellow fans at wrestling shows. Just tell
Yes.
everybody
Everybody.
that you know that you love the Opinion City podcast.
That's
and
right.
we appreciate all your support. Now, if you'd like to take things another step further and continue to support the show, we have merch.
We got the merch.
Look, we've got
Beautiful.
that beautiful
Beautiful.
Opinion City Wild
Mhm.
LLC Let Us In logo, but that's
Yep.
not all we have. We've got
We got
Raw
all
merch, we've got
merch.
pay-per-view merch, we've got fanny packs.
SmackDown merch. We got
Join
fanny packs.
join the fanny pack by buying
Yes.
a fanny
Don't
pack.
sleep on the fanny packs.
All the links are down below in the description. You can follow us at Opinion City Pod to see everything that we're doing. You can
That's
follow at Wild_LLC to see everything that the corporate evil overlords are doing.
That's right.
And lastly, and most importantly, we say this every time, and we
Every time.
absolutely mean this more than anything else we say on this
Yes.
show. Please follow and support our guests.
Our guests. Yes.
Buy merch, go see them at shows, support what they're doing, follow them on socials, let them
Yes.
know that you enjoy what they're doing.
Support what they're doing.
It's so important this day and age that we continue to support independent wrestlers, especially those that are just up and coming, because that is how we get the stars of tomorrow.
That's
We,
right.
we build them from the beginning. So please, please, please support our guest. All right, Sean,
Speaking of
with
guests,
that, it is time.
it is time.
bring in our
Episode
guest.
82, representing. We are back fresh with a newer wrestler on the scene.
Mhm.
She has no nickname as of yet, but we're going to figure
Oh.
that out.
We'll
But-
come up with one.
It is Kendra Kaida.
Hey,
Hey.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. It's
Fantastic.
it's a beautiful Sunday. We're here. We're
Yes.
ready to chat up some wrestling, and we are super excited to get you on the show and talk to you because, most importantly, we think we saw you die. We're not 100% sure. I mean, obviously, there's evidence in front of us to the contrary, but we're pretty sure we saw you die and come back to life. So we have to
Yeah.
talk about that moment. Sean
Yep.
is like super excited to talk about this.
Back in
because-
June.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Back in June. Well, listen, I was the only one that was sort of concerned, while Ralph was just excited to see this special envoy come back more than anything. So
A little concerned.
you were a little concerned, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things where if you fell, you'd be like, You okay though? Like,
Well, I think I was concerned when they were carrying out the lifeless body.
right.
Then I was concerned.
But yeah, at Sokols, we had the big heel turn by the Batiri. The Envoy came back, everyone came back, and you got what looked like brutally kicked in the back of the head by the Batiri in the middle of the ring.
I was just trying to help out, like keep the peace in there. And then all of a sudden I woke up and I was backstage. I had no idea what happened.
a boot for your trouble.
Rewatching the clip back, it looked like I died, legit. Like
it looked like you were dead.
It was not pretty at all.
It was not.
No, that was one of the I think one of the unintentionally most brutal things I've seen. Like because it shouldn't have looked as bad as it did, I guess.
No.
But watching it back, I saw some of the faces in the crowd, and their faces were like shocked. They were like, "Oh my god!" Like,
everyone thought that you were dead.
So a lot of stuff happened during that whole melee, and there was like gasoline, and they were going to light somebody. All these things happened, and that was the moment that stood out.
Yeah,
that was the moment that like everybody remembers.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of bed for it felt like days after that. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm sure you had the biggest migraine for days.
Yes, I probably still have it a little bit actually. But
yeah, I can imagine. All right, so let's get into you a little bit. Let's talk about first off, Kendra Kaida. Where did you come up with the name Kendra Kaida? Is there some sort of meaning behind that?
Yes. So in my personal life, I feel like I have definitely persevered through an unbelievable amount of shit. Stuff that normal people wouldn't normally go through. And I feel like I've just always persevered. So I was always looking for a name that meant perseverance, strength. And I came across Kaida, which means little dragon in Japanese.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
And I really liked it. It flowed. And Kendra, so my dad's first name is Kenny. And I thought that's a good variation of his name because long story short, I got into wrestling so I could eventually make a career out of it and make my dad's life better because he has gone through so much in his life as well. And I just feel like he deserves to have the best rest of his life possible. So my end goal in wrestling would be to hopefully make it somewhere one day and to give him as much as I can because he deserves it. So
that's really cool.
Jeez, that's we're getting deep already.
Yeah,
but
deep
wow,
already. We already knew that this was going to be kind of a deep episode, but we're already starting that rabbit hole, and that's okay.
No, that's great, but that's
that's just incredible.
We talked to a lot of people about how they got into wrestling or why they got into wrestling, and that right there is one of the best, most genuine answers I think we've had, and it's such a great foundation to have getting into the wrestling business with such a purpose behind it.
Yeah, and that definitely motivates me too. There are times where I don't want to be working out. Of course, who wants to work out?
Right.
But then I just think of why I'm doing this, and it keeps me going.
Right. Now you had told us off the air that you've been a fan since you were 5, and we love to ask this question to all of our guests because of where we're at in our lives age-wise.
Yeah.
So since you've been watching since you were 5, what is your earliest pro wrestling memory?
My earliest pro wrestling memory, I would say. When I first saw Lita, that's my girl. I love her so much.
Okay, that's
she
not so
is
bad.
The reason I am who I am today, honestly. But when I first saw her in S.A. Rios, I'm like, wow, this is so cool. I've never seen anything like this before. Obviously, I'm 5, so what do I know? But yeah, from there, she shortly joined Team Extreme, the Hardys, and that's just where my love for wrestling came from. And I watched it from 5 until maybe 13.
Oh, there was a phase where you stopped watching?
Oh yeah, I didn't start watching wrestling again until maybe 3 years ago, I'd say.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
So
I took a long break.
there's a huge gap, yeah.
Yeah.
Now was there a specific reason for that break? Did something happen? Did life get busy?
At 13, I got bullied by, little middle school girls saying like, "Oh, why do you like wrestling? That's so weird. Like, you're supposed to like girly things." But I think that really took a toll on me too. And then also like Lita and Trish both retired at the same time. So I'm like, well, I don't need to be watching wrestling anymore if they're not going to be there. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what brought you back in? Was it getting into wrestling brought you back in, or?
This is going to be a dark episode, but depression brought me back into wrestling.
Oh boy.
So like I've always had a love for wrestling and never went away. I just stopped kind of watching it.
Right.
But then in 2022, like my life just felt like it was the worst it's ever been. So I just thought, I need to do something about this. Like I need to take my mind off of everything that's going on in life. So I just figured, why not finally look into being a professional wrestler?
Right.
And I was searching like schools near me, and I found the Wrestle Factory in Philly. And I think it was August 2022, I had my first intro to pro wrestling.
Nice.
And wow, that hurt a lot. Like,
it's definitely one of those things where it's like, because, they always say don't try this at home. And then, people are always skeptical about wrestling being what it is. But you do one day of training and they'll tell you, like, it'll change like your whole outlook on like wrestling.
It really did, honestly. Like I first stepped in there and I saw the ring and I'm like, okay, this is exactly where I need to be. Like this is where I should have been a while ago. But then when I took my first bump, like I literally felt like all my organs, it felt like leaving my body. It was so terrible.
That's quite the visual.
Yeah, that's quite the visual, right?
I felt all my organs leaving my body.
Yeah, it was terrible, but like I somehow love it. So it's like they say like every wrestler is kind of crazy. So
I'm
kind of crazy.
Sure. Gotta be a little crazy to want to take that many bumps and bruises along the way.
Yeah.
But so why the Wrestle Factory?
Honestly, I think because I just saw it was near where I lived.
Okay.
And once I went there, it was like my first time going to anything, like any school. So I'm like, okay, this is my home now, And the trainers that I had there were incredible. The people I met were just incredible. And I felt like this place is like my home. So I just stuck with the Wrestle Factory and I'm so glad I did, to be honest.
So you are you currently still with the Wrestle Factory? I know that they've moved locations.
Yes, they moved to the Allentown area, Copley area, if people know where that is. But I signed up for a year there because I just wanted to see like how my progression would be, I guess, as a wrestler. Like, can I actually do this or not? But my 1 year ended and I still want to do this. So now I'm at the point where, okay, I spent my time at one place. Now maybe I want to venture off to somewhere else, have another experience somewhere else.
Right.
So my options are open now.
We have seen you a few times now at the Monster Factory. Is the Monster Factory possibly an option for you as well?
It definitely is something I've been thinking about. Like people are afraid of Danny Cage for some reason, but when I first,
I can't imagine why. Like it escapes me. I don't know why you would be scared.
When I first watched their documentary on,
so good.
I forget what it was on actually.
Apple TV.
Apple TV, yes. And I first saw him and his attitude, and I'm like, I love this guy. Like,
right.
I love someone who's going to be straight up honest with me and give me like the feedback that I need. So I think like that's definitely an option, the Monster Factory. I also was thinking about the Worldwide Wrestling Dojo.
Cheeseburger, yeah.
He's so great. But yeah, that's definitely another option I'm thinking of as well.
You definitely can't go wrong. You're picking some
you have
real,
some great options.
Yes.
Great options.
All right. So talk a little bit about, since you've started training, since you started wrestling, where have you been wrestling? Where have you had matches, up to this point?
So up to this point, I've really just been focusing on training so I could perfect myself, I guess. Which is going to take a while yet, but So far, I've been to Pro Wrestling Magic.
Okay.
Actually, my first indie match, I guess you could say, was with Vicious Vicky, and
wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Like what an honor to be in the ring with her. Like that was amazing. She beat my ass, but this is a good time.
Yeah.
I went to New Era Pro Wrestling recently.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Up near Scranton area.
Right.
But yeah, so far those are the really only places I've been to. And
how many matches have you had so far?
If you're including student shows and all of that, I would say around 10.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, is there, being 10 matches in and, having this time training under you, is there a particular moment that has been just something that really stands out, something that you remember, or something maybe you were proud of in this time you've had so far?
I guess up with my recent match, I was at, it's a new promotion called Royalty Wrestling.
Okay.
Yes, we've seen that.
Yes, in Sellersville. I guess that's a very big wrestling town.
Yeah,
yes,
it really is.
It used to be, there were some other promotions that ran there, and when Chikara would run in Philly, the other promotions, if Chikara was doing an afternoon show, they'd do an evening show in Sellersville. So you would have like the crowd from Philly go over to Sellersville to see shows, and yeah, and it's a cool place. Like I really like it there. But I think with my recent match, I was just going against Unforgiven Salem, and that girl can give a good kick, that's for sure. But I think I just had like this small crowd of these like 10-year-old girls just like screaming my name and like so excited to like get my autograph and all that stuff.
That's
and
awesome.
That was me, how many years ago? Like I was going crazy over Lita, and like now I'm just seeing these girls do the same thing for me. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
and
right. I
that definitely stands out to me.
Yeah, I can't imagine that feeling. But so let's talk a little bit about your gear. Who made your gear, and who came up with the idea for your gear?
I meant to do this before we started, but I cannot pronounce their name.
Oh no.
It's an online store.
Okay.
They do wrestling gear. They also do like just costumes in general.
Okay.
But I don't want to butcher it. I can spell it out for you, but
spell away. We'll vote on how it's
say it.
Yeah. But they made my gear. And I actually ordered more gear from an Etsy shop in the UK.
Okay.
And I was so excited to get it, but it got lost in the mail, I guess.
Oh no.
So now I have to figure out where else I can get gear from. But I actually
So here's what I want you to do though, before we move on from it getting lost in the mail.
Yeah.
Yell at this guy. Because he works for the post office, so yell at him.
But that's UK though. That's UK, not me. That's
but
UK.
we don't know. It could have gotten lost when
it
could have gotten over here and got. It could be lost in New Jersey. I
mail out of Jersey, not out of somewhere else.
You could have sabotaged Kendra Kaida.
I would never.
You are the designated representative for all post offices.
No, I do not represent all of them. I represent me. That's it. Just me.
Right.
But I think at this point, I might just try and make my own gear because I know Bianca Belair does, and I respect her so much for that. And, why not? Then I know it's here. I know it's not going to get lost anywhere.
Right.
I can make it my own. So that's definitely a goal of mine to start making my own gear.
Were there any inspirations behind the gear?
Yes.
So the first gear that I had, I wore like this fishnet cutoff top and some baggy like cargo pants.
So we know where that inspiration.
You know where that came from. You don't have to say anymore.
Yes.
But then I thought, well, maybe I should get a little bit more professional looking gear, But I just I was thinking my last name Kaida, little dragon, green. So I just found some green gear and I really like it. But yeah, I definitely need to look into other gear as well because you need more than just one set of gear. So,
So what would you say, having been as far in as you are now, what would you say is the best thing about being a professional wrestler and the worst thing about being a professional wrestler?
The worst thing I can definitely say is the bumps. Like, they never get easier.
Sure.
I asked, when I first started, my back was in so much pain for, it felt like weeks. And I'm like, when does this ever get better? And they're like, oh, it's going to probably be at least a year. I'm just okay. Just a year.
Well, I've always wondered about that too, because so much as, do it for 10, 20, 15 years, but you always say that like the bumps hurt, but like, I guess after a while you just get callous. I guess in my thoughts, I guess your body just gets callous to the pain, and that's why people can do it for so long, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still working on that, so.
Right. Sure.
The bumps are definitely the worst part of wrestling. The best part, I would say just like meeting all the people I've met so far, like the connections that I've made with other wrestlers. It makes you feel like you have this family you didn't know you had. And I love that so much.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Now, mentioning earlier, you brought up the Hardy Boys, Team Extreme, Lita.
Yes.
During WrestleMania weekend, Matt Hardy had a seminar podcast at the Monster Factory. We were there, you included. Can you talk about that experience and why it meant so much to you to be there and to meet Matt Hardy and all that stuff?
It was crazy. Like, I've been to a few seminars, and like his was the most like genuine, the most, not because like I was so in love with him and his brother and Lita as a child, but like he generally wants like the up and coming wrestlers to succeed. Like, he wants to give everything that he knows to us so we can, succeed, do better with what we're doing now. And I don't know, it was just such a crazy experience. Meeting him too, I got to say what I wanted to say to him, how much I respect him and all that. And it was a good night.
You can tell when he talks, he's a natural teacher.
Yes.
And you can tell that, he really cares about what he's saying, like you mentioned, it being, very genuine, and he has that about him where, when he talks about these different subjects, things that wrestlers are wondering about or how to approach this situation, you can tell that he really, like you said, he really wants the younger generation to come up the right way.
Yes.
And I think what was really cool about his podcasts, I mean to cut you off, is that, like, for example, Ralph was able to ask a question during the Q&A, but his question, even though it was about our podcast, Matt made it an answer to everyone, where he turned it from our podcast to about wrestling as well. So it was cool that he kind of tied in both the podcast and wrestling together. That way he can teach not just us, but everyone this lesson that he wanted to show us.
Yeah. And I was going to say his podcast too, like he does the same thing where he's just so genuine and like trying to be an educator for whoever's listening. And his co-host John Alba is great too, because
absolutely,
I feel like Matt sometimes goes off on like a little tangent, and then John kind of reels him back in to like.
That's like me and you.
Well, he is the sports professional, so he knows how to rein people in, I guess.
Yeah, so they're both so great. I've been listening since day one, and I've made that known. So they both like shouted me out in their next episode they did, like after the Wrestle Factory.
Nice,
awesome.
So I was like, wow.
Very cool.
It was great.
So speaking of WrestleMania week, a lot of things going on in the area, just absolutely insane. Did you have the opportunity to do anything else WrestleMania week? So
WrestleMania week, I was just being a fan, but I was also doing the seminar to also gain like as much knowledge as I can through Matt.
Right.
I also listened to Busted Open. Like with LaGreca.
Yes.
Yeah,
I listen every day.
Yes, me too. They're amazing. And I went there and I listened to their set, and I met them at the bar afterwards a little bit, talked to them. It was such a fun time. And I'm just trying to absorb as much information as possible.
Right.
getting that advice from everybody so I can be a better me.
Now, here's a question for you. Have you ever been on, or have you thought about going on the Jericho cruise?
I would love to. Like, that's amazing, but like I don't know about going on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before.
Oh my god, it sounds scary, and I can understand why it sounds scary. But this would be my 4th time going on this specific cruise.
Oh wow!
It's a giant. The ship is so big that you don't feel a thing. Like even at night, you don't feel it moving. Like maybe at night, but you're asleep because at night is the only time where they're cruising. During the day, they're just kind of chilling, but at night is when they cruise because they know you're asleep. You won't really feel it anyway.
Well,
plus, nice there's so much going on this specific cruise that you don't have time to think. Like, because there's the rock shows, the band shows, the wrestling, and the ring. You know, all that other stuff. Like, there's just so much to do.
Yeah, if I was to go on a cruise, it would definitely be the Jericho cruise because, like you said, wrestling, rock music. Like, what more could you want?
It's pretty much like, and I've been trying to get Ralph to get his wife to agree to go on this cruise too, because there is so much more than just wrestling on this cruise.
This is a constant source of discussion in our household, and I have brought this up a number of times. And her response to me is that she wants to go on a real cruise first before we go on that one. And I'm like, this is a real cruise. You get on the boat. There's water to the left of you. There's water to the right of you. Like, there's life preservers. There's the whole 9 yards. It's a cruise, but I have not been able to.
It's just not yet. It's not. I think in her mind, it's not a relaxing cruise.
Is she a wrestling fan?
Okay, so she was not a wrestling fan before she met me. However, she is now becoming more of a wrestling fan. We watch regularly. She has her favorites. She is a huge Orange Cassidy fan.
Nice.
So we try to catch. We'll get AEW on the DVR, and then we'll just watch Orange Cassidy matches for her.
Just Orange Cassidy.
She likes Orange Cassidy. So that's one. And she is a huge Drew McIntyre fan. So we are following all of the Drew McIntyre saga, and I've managed to get her interested in the Bloodline storyline because she hates Solo Sikoa. So every time I come out, I tell her, "Hey, there's your favorite wrestler. He's back." But she's gotten more of a healthy respect for wrestling since we've been together, and we've been to some indie shows, and she really does enjoy like being at the shows and being up close and seeing it all right in front of you. So she does enjoy that as well, but she's kind of there, but the big thing, and this has to do with the Jericho cruise too, which is where I'm screwed. We did WrestleMania this year, so we both went. She'd never been to something like that before, and I've been to WrestleMania before, so I tried to explain to her what it's like to be in an arena with like 75,000 people.
Right.
She didn't really get that until we got there, and she saw the madness, but we Sean and I were in Philly for the whole week, and Sonia and I went to WrestleMania both nights. We had great seats. Because I've been waiting for WrestleMania to come back to Philly for a long time.
Yes.
So we did the whole 9 yards, and I said to her, like, this is it. I'm like, this is going to be like my last big trip. I'm not going to do something of this magnitude again, just because this is what I've been waiting for. So it was, and it was nice to be able to experience that with her. Now we have some shared wrestling memories, but we're not there on the cruise yet.
We're not.
I'm working on it, but we're not there.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Maybe Jericho Cruise 15. I don't know.
Well, next year they're bringing it back to the old schedule. So for the last 2-ish years. Maybe 3 now they've been doing January, but next year they're going back to the October one. So 2026 will be an October cruise, not a January cruise.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Well, that was the whole cruise was meant to be a fall cruise, but after their first 2, COVID hit obviously, so they had to they would schedule it and then push it back. Schedule one and then push it back. My first 2 that I went on were pushed back once because of COVID.
Yeah.
But then the dates were changed from like October to February, October to January, to push back the 6 months for the COVID,
Yeah.
Because that was a weird time in our lives.
Yeah. So you mentioned, during WrestleMania week, you were being just a fan. So have you been to a lot of live wrestling shows? Have you gone to see a lot of live wrestling? Is that something that you're into?
So I actually went to my first WrestleMania. I think it was 38 when they were in Texas last.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no kidding.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be Stone Cold's last match. So I'm like, oh my God, like I have to go see it, of course. Right. So I flew to Texas and I saw it, and it was definitely an experience. And it's just weird because like you go there and you're just so used to the commentating that I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Different. Obviously, no one's going to be talking.
Yeah, it's very different live than being actually there. Like usually, because I've been to 2, Ralph's been to a few. So I went to 29 and 35. Both of them was in Jersey. So I made sure that the nenext day or next 2 days I would watch it back audio wise just to see the difference from me living it to me seeing it on TV. Like because I do like listening to the commentary other than just like the silence. So like so I'm sure Ralph, you watched Mania 40 again after you came home.
Oh yeah.
So it's just a different experience going there live and seeing it like on your screen. So
and I didn't spend a lot of money for tickets, so I was all the way up the top watching the screen. It was still such a cool experience, like to be with the fans, like just meeting new people and like sharing common, likes and dislikes. It was cool.
So I can assume by all of this that you're a big Stone Cold fan.
Oh yeah, I love him. Who doesn't love Stone Cold?
See, wait, now we have something in common.
There you go.
I flew to Texas for 25 to see him go into the Hall of Fame.
Oh wow!
So yeah, I'm a huge Stone Cold fan as well. Love it.
Now, when it comes to live shows, would you prefer a big stadium show, or do you like going to the smaller indie shows?
I like the smaller indie shows, I think, because it's more personal. It's more like intimate. I just feel like it's more of a wild crowd too.
Oh yeah, because being at the smaller shows, you feel like you're more a part of the action, not just watching it.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe. You get like you feel the energy from the people around you in a different way than you do in a giant stadium.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've been trying to go to more indie shows now too, so I can even just show face and be like, hey, like if you need a female wrestler, like girl.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Throw your name in the hat, of course.
Exactly. I'm trying to get out there a little bit. Definitely want to take more bookings in 2025 because I feel better with my training. I feel like I'm getting there. So definitely need to branch out, get more reps in. So we'll see what happens.
So are you a fan of travel? Is that something you would be interested in, traveling far places to wrestle? Yeah,
absolutely. I think that's definitely another reason why I want to be a wrestler, so I can travel, because I love going to different places. I keep saying meeting new people, but like it is just so cool to just meet other people that share the same interests as you and all that. And I'm a big foodie, so I can go somewhere new, eat some good food. I'm all about that.
Oh, always. Anytime I go somewhere to a wrestling show, or anytime I go to Ralph's Way for a wrestling show, I'm always like, Ralph, show me your best eats or your best, like, what's something I wouldn't know about? Like, like for instance, Ralph has showed me, I believe it's called, what is it called? The Flying V?
It is called the Flying V.
The Flying V.
It is in Bethlehem. Yes.
Oh, yes. So good. So good.
Yeah. That was a revelation when I found that place. Yeah. It was amazing. So being a foodie, do you have a favorite fast food place?
There you go.
Oh. Fast food, I would say Chick-fil-A.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, my wife loves Chick-fil-A as well. Yeah.
I feel like I've never had anything bad from there.
No, all their food is good.
Even their salads are good. Like, come on.
Now, have they always told you my pleasure? Have you ever caught someone not say my pleasure before?
I think they've always said my pleasure to me.
I've never got it. And listen, Chick-fil-A is the only place you can get Sunjoy, and Sunjoy is amazing. Sunjoy is that's what they call their lemonade iced tea mix.
Oh, okay.
They're 50-50.
Okay. Gotcha.
But they actually mix it there. Like you don't, like they do the half tea, the half lemonade is not like pre-mixed. Yeah. Definitely a favorite of mine, but Chick-fil-A is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely a Chick-fil-A fan.
Yeah.
So mentioning the Hardys before, and you've been saying how much like they've inspired you and then their inspirations. What about that team, Lita, S.A. Rios, the Hardys? What about them inspired you so much growing up?
Just that they were so different. It seemed like themselves, and they were just the coolest group in wrestling at that time, aside from Stone Cold, of course. But I just feel like they had their own style. They were just, it seemed like regular people. And I think a lot of other fans can relate to that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I like that you go back to the S.A. Rios days because a lot of people don't talk about that. A lot of people don't remember. Yeah. And Lita was such a different personality at that time, because you had S.A. Rios going out there and wrestling the matches, and then afterwards she'd do the moonsault. And it was just, it was a very different presentation right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's really cool how they had her do his moves then too, just to show the audience oh wow, she can do the same thing that he can do.
Yeah,
which really got her over.
And I feel like Lita, before there was a women's revolution, I think Lita was kind of like the early start. Her and Trish were the early start of the women's revolution that we now see today.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I was obsessed. I would literally go shopping and buy similar outfits to Lita, just wear them because I thought it was so cool. But
buy the baggy pants, buy all the mesh.
All the mesh shirts, all that.
Buy the little wristband, the arm
whatever's on sale at Hot Topic this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's good.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about Kendra Kaida outside of the ring. Yeah. So when you're not wrestling and when you're not convincing yourself to go to the gym, which believe me, I would be having to do the same thing. What kind of things do you like to do outside of the ring?
If you have time.
Yeah, if I have time. I like to go hiking.
Nice. Okay.
I just love being outdoors and doing anything outdoors. I love being active. Just I guess shopping too. I should say shopping because I definitely do that a little too much. Whether it's home decor shopping or clothing shopping, I like to shop. I'm a girl,
You're a shopaholic.
Sure.
Yeah, I just like to travel a little bit too, go hiking. I'm actually going to Canada for New Year's Eve because, why not? Something different.
Speaking of Canada, just wanted to throw this in there. Again, not me. I'm separate from them, but they are currently on a mail strike over there.
I saw that too. That's what I thought.
Listen, save it for your mail podcast. We don't need to talk about that here. Mail strikes.
The amount of people that have been trying to mail something and we're we can't, dude. Blame on Canada. They're blocking us from mailing anything out. They're on strike.
Just for that, I'm going to try and mail a letter tomorrow to Canada.
Do it. Try it.
I'm going to try.
Let us know how it works out.
Yes, I'm going to be I would like this letter to go to Kevin Owens, care of Canada.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so hiking, outdoor stuff. Being in the outdoors is always a lot of fun. You mentioned shopping. Are you prepared for Christmas? Are you a last minute shopper?
So I'm usually a last minute shopper, but this year I got done early. It's New Year, new me. That's what I say. So.
Okay.
That's what everyone says.
I'm the exact same way. I'm always the guy that's trying to figure out Christmas Eve, who's open? What can I get? Because I'm always last minute. But this year was different. I'm pretty much done.
Look at you.
And I don't know what to do with myself because now there's all this time.
All this spare time. So what are some long-term wrestling goals that you would like to achieve in the world of pro wrestling?
Long-term. Obviously, I would like to get signed somewhere. People always ask do you want to one day be in TNA? Do you want to be in AEW, WWE, whatever? I feel like I'm open to anything, but for different reasons. For WWE, obviously, that's the end goal. Everyone wants to be there. Mm-hmm. But I feel with NXT, their training is impeccable. You can't top it. And that's definitely somewhere I would love to be to get the best of the best training. Mm-hmm. AEW, they have so many great wrestlers. And I think if I were to one day be on the roster, it's like I could go and wrestle so many different types of women, and that would be just amazing. But I think overall, I would love to maybe venture my way to TNA, because I watched them back in like 2005, and like they've always consistently had like a strong women's division.
Oh yeah, me and Ralph talked this on the show a lot. How the Knockouts division is one of the more like honed in and actually like good women's rosters out of any of the different divisions out there. Like theirs is crafted. They've always had good storylines. They've always really treated their women with respect.
And you can thank Gail Kim for that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's really been, making that a priority, making the right moves, bringing in the right talent, and it helps when you have a company that realizes what they have and they're willing to feature women in that way as well.
Exactly. And like they can all wrestle,
Oh yeah.
And I've heard on podcasts and like interviews from like some of the wrestlers there, and they're like, yeah, like the locker room is just so incredible. Like all the women support each other. And that can be rare sometimes because girls can be harsh. So I just think that would be definitely an environment I would want to be in.
Definitely. All
Absolutely.
right. Well, we have a little tradition here that we always do at the end of our interviews, and that is our final question.
Yeah.
Which is brought to you today by the good Dr. Ethan Wild.
That's right.
All right. Sean, take it away.
You mentioned, how this episode got dark, and who knows this
a little bit
of this question, how dark it's going to get, but we'll see.
Okay.
So, what does pro wrestling mean to you, and how has it impacted your life?
Pro wrestling, what it means to me. It's hard to put it into words, honestly. It just feels like it's something that's always been in me. Like it's always been a passion in me since I was, like I said, 5. And throughout my personal life, again, I just feel like I persevered through so much. And one day I'm going to write a book about this. So I just feel like wrestling has given me a family that I didn't know I could have. And it's given me so much entertainment as a fan. And as a wrestler myself, it has just given me the motivation, the drive to be a better me. And I think like I can't see myself not wrestling. It's crazy. Like once I'm in there, I just feel like this is it. Like this is what I want to do forever.
Right.
And even if I don't wrestle for much longer, I could see myself somehow being like behind the scenes in wrestling, just like something to stay involved because I love it so much.
Awesome. Very good answer. See that, and that didn't get dark at all.
Nope.
Well, I could, but I decided not to.
No, that was a good answer. We always talk about we ask this question of a lot of wrestlers, and we get various answers, but it's really interesting how you talk about feeling like wrestling was always inside of you. That's such an incredible way to approach your fandom and why you are doing what you're doing. So definitely a good foundation to get started. All right. Well, now that we've gotten the final question out of the way, it is time for our main event top 5 list. And surprisingly, or not surprisingly, presented by the upstanding Dylan Mesh.
Very upstanding.
Yes, and if he were here on the show, he would be the down-sitting Dylan Mesh, but he's not.
Yes.
So he's still the upstanding Dylan Mesh.
Dylan
All right. Top 5 time, Sean. What are we doing?
5 favorite sitcoms.
This
I'm
is
excited.
Be exciting.
I told Mr. Ralph, and Ralph got excited, so I'm excited. We're all excited.
Listen, this is I live in a sitcom house here. We have various sitcom debates, so I'm excited to see what we've got.
Like top 5 bands, but like I have terrible taste in music, so I wanted to spare.
Don't say that. No one has a terrible taste in music. It's everyone's opinions of what
yeah, she's like, I was gonna do top 5 bands, but then I couldn't decide if Barry Manilow or Menudo should be number 1. I understand. All right. Top 5 sitcoms. Let's do it. I'm excited. Can't wait to hear what you've got.
Number 5. We'll start off strong.
So number 5, I have It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Ah, okay.
Good call.
Good start.
I haven't watched it in a couple years, but like it has always been like so funny every time I would watch it, and I feel like that's a staple.
You big fan of that show, Ralph?
Yeah, you know, I look at that show in the same vein as I look at shows like The Office, because they're shows that you can always go back to, but they're also shows like if I'm just doing something around the house, if I'm on the computer doing something, that's something I can put on in the background and just let play, and it's always entertaining.
Yeah.
Definitely, and the Philadelphia part of it too. You know,
right? Of course.
I mean, that should be enough for anybody to get involved in that show. All right, good start.
Number 4, I have Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh wow!
I don't know if many people like that show.
Wow.
That's a very take it or leave it kind of show.
Yeah, I mean, very much.
Some people are like really into it.
Well, I think so. I am married, and to see the mother-in-law like dynamic, it's very true. Like they're too close to home. Like they just bother you all the time. Like, it's so relatable. So for me, like I love that show.
You're like, I understand this. I understand you. I get it. I get it now.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well. All right, we're middle of the line here. All right, we're making our way through.
It's getting better.
Comment.
It's getting better. Okay.
So number 3, I have Friends, of course.
Okay, of course. Okay,
it's got to be in the top 5.
Yes, we're a Friends household here.
I'm a little surprised it's not a little higher, but 3 is a good.
I expected that.
It's a good nest egg. It's a good nest egg to be at.
Do you have a favorite episode?
I was gonna ask the same question.
Favorite episode. I don't know. That's hard because they're all so good. I don't think so.
Okay. All right. That's an honest answer. Sean, do you have a favorite episode?
Oh God, I don't. I mean, I'm with her. Like, there's just so many good ones. Like, and what's funnier is that going back now and like watching some of like the Friends bloopers and stuff like that. Now I watch back and wonder which part of the actual live show is bloopers and which part of it is not bloopers.
I know, right?
Because there's so many bloopers that they just leave in the show that you don't know. Was that meant to happen or was that an accident? So now I go back and watch. I'm like, all right, which part of this was real? Which part of this was a blooper? Like,
so I disagree with both of you. I think that there is one clear-cut answer to this question.
Okay.
It is the best episode of the show. It will always be the best episode of the show. It is the one with the embryos where they play the game show for the apartment.
Oh, okay. That's a good one too. Yeah.
That's Miss Chenandler Bong.
Yeah.
Joey's favorite food, sandwich. Like everything about it is just genius. I could watch that over and over again.
I guess I also like the episode where Ross says Rachel's name when he's getting married to Emily.
Right. Yes.
Iconic.
Oh, right. Yeah. Very, very good. All right. So we're back. We're swinging upwards here. We're getting down
to
the...
number 2. I don't know.
How
you feel about number 2.
Okay.
Modern Family.
Okay.
I don't know what the reaction is.
That one's so for me, Modern Family is very hit or miss for me. Like there are episodes where I'll watch it and laugh, but then there's also episodes where I'll watch it and I'll kind of cringe a little bit, and I'm sure that's the point of the show, but like I don't like feeling like cringed out even though I know it's a show.
Like, you're disappointing me, Parmesan.
Oh, listen. I never really got into that show the first time around, and I've never really taken the opportunity to try again.
Right.
However, I find that if I'm flipping through the channels and I hit a channel and it's on, and I start watching it, like I can't stop for some reason. Like I want to know, like what's going. Like it pulls me in. So I feel like if I give it,
I have not watched it, but if it's
chance.
on, I will at least give it a chance to finish out the episode.
Yeah.
So
go from start to finish.
Right.
It's usually a pretty good show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Usually, you said usually.
I'm gonna have to give that one another. You have to give that one another.
Usually, it's a pretty good show.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
This is it. The
All right,
number
number
one.
one.
Here we go. This is your number one.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I'm excited.
that's right. It's mine. So don't
Yes.
hate.
Oh.
There's never hate here.
See, don't
Never
start
hate here,
with that.
ever. Never
Yeah.
hate
Well, I
here.
feel like with this show, people either love it or they absolutely hate it. Like there's no in
Okay.
between. So
Okay.
Here we go.
do you guys have any guesses?
Ooh.
Ooh, this is the
let me
first time
see.
anyone's ever asked us to
Wait,
guess.
Friends.
It's
I
kind of
I-
obvious.
Seinfeld.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
there
I
you
guess
go.
that right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Nailed it.
There it is. There it is.
Seinfeld is like the greatest show of all time. I'm just gonna say it. I might lose some fans over that, but whatever.
We
No,
are
no,
also
listen,
a Seinfeld household.
Seinfeld, yeah, Seinfeld.
My wife is
I've
all
always
about Seinfeld.
enjoyed Seinfeld as well.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite episode from that?
I have an episode I don't like because
That you don't like? Okay.
Okay. That's
feel
odd
like
for
there's
your favorite
something-
show.
it's so good, except for this one. They always play it. It's like I've seen it a million times. I'm just so over it. But it's the one where Elaine is like trying to order from this Chinese restaurant and they won't deliver to her address for some reason. So she tries to like go across the street and like pretend she lives in this janitor closet so they can deliver it to her.
Yeah.
And I've just seen it so many times where I'm like, okay.
You're
But
over
every
it.
single other episode, I swear, is like the best thing ever. Like every day, I find myself feeling more and more like George. Like
I wish I had a Summer of George.
Summer of George,
it would be
man.
the
yes.
I don't know Seinfeld as well as my wife does because we
Get her on the podcast. Let's go. Or
she won't come on. We've talked about this, but we bought Seinfeld Seen It. And we play that game, and she destroys me all the time because I don't know as much as she does about the show. But I do have my favorites. The Soup Nazi is a particular favorite of mine. I've been to his place in New York.
Oh wow, I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's the soup was really good. I will say that.
There you go.
But yeah, Seinfeld is just it's such an iconic show, and it's so encapsulated in a certain time period.
Yes.
When you watch that show, you feel like you're back in that time period again. It's very iconic for that time that it happened. So I think that's like a nostalgic feel to it for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like even nowadays, like just watching it back, like the humor is just like timeless. Like
Right.
you can't go wrong with their dry humor and it's just Seinfeld.
Yeah.
There's no.
It's just Seinfeld.
So I keep trying to get we haven't done it yet, but we're going to have to do it one of these days. There's a season of Curb Your Enthusiasm on HBO where the entire story revolves around a Seinfeld reunion episode.
Oh,
and
really?
They actually are doing the Seinfeld reunion episode during the Curb Your Enthusiasm season. So it's like running through the whole season, and you see like, the reunion episode. So it's pretty crazy. Something for every Seinfeld fan to check out at some point.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Do you have a favorite character on the show?
I like George. Like
George.
he's just so relatable. He's just hilarious. I don't know.
Now, did you have any possible honorary mentions that you wanted to add on the list but maybe chose not to?
I have a dishonorable, if that's
A dishonorable mention. Okay.
Wow.
Yes,
We are throwing
Love
shade
this.
at
Love
Let's
this.
do it.
I just
All right.
have to, but
Oh,
I
no.
feel like
These are-
everyone loves this show, but I just don't see it. It's not funny at all to me. Like it's very annoying actually.
Oh no. Okay.
But Big Bang Theory.
Oh, we're
wow.
done. We're done.
Wow.
I'm out.
I just can't get how people like that show. Oh my god, he loves
All right, I'm back. Wow.
I'm out.
I cannot believe
This honorable mention. Wow.
I can't. Oh wow. I don't even know what
I'm
to say.
sorry,
All right.
but
What,
had to say.
you don't find any of it funny?
I tried. I honestly tried, but
Oh man. Like
it's not for me.
Jeez.
So I'm
That
guessing
is
that,
very surprising.
I'm guessing that like Young
Man.
Sheldon and all that is out too because you don't
Oh,
follow
definitely.
any of
Oh
them.
jeez.
Even worse.
Look, I don't even do Young Sheldon. My wife watched
Yeah.
all of that, and I just
Oh yeah, you just can do it.
It just didn't. Yeah, but no, we're a Big Bang Theory household here as well too. I mean, there's like 17 hours of it on a day. Like,
right. Seriously,
it's on
like
so much.
It's always on.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Man, that's unbelievable. Jeez. No, okay. I gotta get over it.
I gotta get over it, right? Gotta get over it.
Man. I did not see that coming. All right. Well, definitely an interesting top 5 and your dishonorable mention. So let me ask you this. And
there we go.
I was thinking about this as you were talking about your shows. So you mentioned that you're married. So does your significant other share the same television viewing opinions as you?
Yes and no. Like, he also loves Seinfeld, but he is not a wrestling fan whatsoever.
Oh,
like,
wow. Okay.
If he could never watch wrestling again, he'd be so happy. Like,
oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Like, I always have it on. Like, I'm constantly watching it to, like,
right.
to study and also just to enjoy it. But, like, he is not a fan at all. He likes football, and for me, like, I hate football, so it's
you know, well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fair.
There you
I
have
think
it.
That's a fair hatred.
We go through a lot in this household trying to find shows that the two of us can watch together because we have very different. Like, there are a few shows, like we both like Friends. We're both into MASH. We watch that quite a bit. But we have a hard time finding shows that the two of us can kind of agree on.
I think a good show, well, I guess network, would be the Food Network channel. Like,
right. Oh yeah,
of course. Always watching Guy Fieri, and like, it's just you can't go wrong. It's food, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I also like the HGTV because I watch a lot of the like renovation shows.
Yes,
I like when they do like entire hotels, things like that. So we can kind of agree on those shows a little bit, but it's definitely a battle in this household to find one that we both can watch. All right. Well, fantastic top 5.
Yes.
And you're lying, but okay.
No, it wasn't a good top 5.
No, never.
No,
never.
Listen, with the exception of actually guessing Seinfeld, I didn't see Friends, maybe, because like
it's Friends.
Throw a rock and you can't find somebody that doesn't like Friends, but the other ones were a bit of a surprise. So definitely a good top 5, and your dishonorable mention, of course.
Can't forget that.
Yes. All right. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we are going to talk about some upcoming events. All right. Tons of great content on the YouTube channel for you to view right now. Obviously, we have all of the Monster Factory Month content still there. But if you were not with us last night, we live streamed Saturday night's main event. So cool. You can go back and check out all of our thoughts on Saturday night's main event. Did you enjoy the show? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was such a cool. I love how they did the graphics, even like the referee specifically, how they wore the bow tie. Throwback. I love that so much. It was a cool thing to see.
And we got an entire show full of wrestling, which we were shocked by. Like, there was no wasted time, no promos. No. We just got wrestling, and very well done. So we've got that. Obviously, next week, Sean and I will be in Atlantic City, as Opinion City has been invited to cover CZW's Cage of Death. So we are super excited about that. We will be releasing our big Cage of Death review, wrap-up, journal, blog, show December 25th.
Yeah.
And then the Opinion City podcast returns full-time in January, and we are starting off with a bang. One-time guest and one-time guest and one-time host.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, right. He guest hosted when you were on the cruise. Yep. And Billy Avery from Labor of Love is going to join us for his third appearance, and we're going to talk about the huge year that Labor of Love had in 2024 and what they've got going for 2025. Yes. So with that in mind, Kendra, what do you have coming up that you'd like to talk about?
So like I said, I've been focusing on training, but in 2025, I'm definitely looking to take up more bookings. Currently, right now, I have one in February for Royalty Wrestling, and it's a new company, and we're looking to get more people out there in Sellersville. So that's my next booking that I have. But until then, I'm just open to going wherever, traveling wherever I can. Anyone who needs a female talent, I'm your girl.
There you go. All right. Well, you can follow Kendra, as you can see, on Twitter and Instagram at Kendra Kaida. Be sure to reach out if you do need a female talent for your show. Here you go. You've got one right here. So
there you go.
Yeah, here's hoping that 2025 is your big year. Hopefully, things just continue to progress. We're excited to see where 2025 will take you.
Yes.
And it's been great getting to talk to you today, getting to learn a little bit about you, and it's been fun. Hope your first podcast was a pleasant experience.
It went better than I was expecting, so yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's what we like to hear. Well, yeah. All right. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to follow Kendra Kaida at Kendra Kaida on Twitter and Instagram. That's going to wrap it up for another episode of the Opinion City podcast. For Kendra Kaida and Parmesan, I'm King Ralph. Remember, kindness is free, so be kind to each other. God bless, and we will see you next time.
On behalf of Wild LLC, this has been the Opinion City podcast. It has been your pleasure.
Happy trails till we meet again.